Hello and welcome to another adventure. You're hanging out with Popsie Guy. That's Popsie in today's adventure. We're going to do a couple of different things. First of all, we're going to get the car washed. Or as we used to say in Boston, the car. We're going to get the car washed. And then we're going to take a trip downtown. I had promised you to take a look at what's going on with... oh, look at all the traffic. With Palafox Street and the construction. But there's another reason I'm heading down there, going to a jeweler to have my watch fixed, and I'll show you what that watch is and why it's special. This is the watch that I've been talking about. It's really nothing special. It's a Seiko automatic, silver, nothing great. It's got a very boring band on it. This is not the original band. What I want to do when I bring it in is to have the original band that has the clasp on the back installed. I want to bring this back to its original condition. And even though I said it's not a very special watch, it's very special to me because my girlfriend gave it to me. And I'll show you. I'm going to turn it around inside out so you can see, hopefully, the inscription that she gave me. 12/25/79, love always, Janice. She's my girlfriend. And now she's my wife of going on 40 years of marriage in October. Join me. I might even stop to get a hot cup of coffee on the ride. Okay, just pulled into the car wash. Just doing a basic car wash today. Usually do the deluxe, but right now, just a quick bath. Make her look good. These guys work hard. Usually I will slide them a little tip. Good. Yep. No worries, man. So we just gave her a quick bath and a very gentle rub down to get all the water off. Now we're going to zip over right next door to McDonald's and grab a cup of coffee for the ride to downtown Pensacola. I got to tell you a funny story. You'll love this one. Once I get my coffee, get on the road. But I'm at the McDonald's drive-thru. And picture this. The window opens. Here's the funny story. And I was on my way home from visiting my son and his family in Tallahassee. I was by myself. And I had the cat with me. Thank you, young man.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You do the same. Thanks. And so the cat, I let the cat out of, literally let the cat out of the bag. I let her out of her cage for the ride. It's a 3.5 hour ride, and she wasn't too happy about being stuck in there. So I'm letting her wander around the car, and I did what I just did, which is pulled into the McDonald's. And she's in the front seat, just kind of looking around. I roll down the window at the drive-thru. The young lady who is working the drive-thru opens her window. My cat runs across my lap, jumps through my window, through the drive-thru window, and this poor lady, this kid, screamed bloody murder, and the cat disappeared. So I jam the car into park. I squeeze myself out. I go running around the front of the McDonald's, whip the door open. Where is she? Where is she? Everybody in there just stopped like I was about ready to, do something really bad. And I ran right into the back of the kitchen of McDonald's. Didn't even stop, didn't even ask, just went right through. And there she is wandering around the kitchen. People were just like screaming, and I picked her up and we walked out. And this is big cat. She's 20 pounds, so she's not a little one. And she's very furry. I'll show her to you someday. But anyway, so I'm walking through the dining room with the cat saying, everything's okay, I've got her. Go back to your normal day, citizens. So I got my piping hot caffeinated beverage, an ode to a friend, Adam the Woo, a longtime YouTuber. I think I might have mentioned him in a previous episode, but I tell you what, if you're a YouTube person, look up Adam the Woo. I never knew who he was until after he passed away, which is kind of sad. Anyway, he would always start his video with making sure that he got a hot, piping hot caffeinated beverage. So I thought I'd do the same. All right, so we've made our way to downtown Pensacola, and right outside of Palafox Street, and I went to pay for parking, and they are gracious enough to waive parking during the reconstruction. So let's take a walk down Palafox Street, see if we can find the jeweler to have the watch fixed, and take a look at what's going on. Well, here we are. Take a look at this. This is part of the redesign of Palafox Street. Last time I was here, I actually took a shot of the street heading down that way. You remember I mentioned Fosco's, there it is. Well, I'll tell you what was that, just about 2 weeks ago, if that I was down here showing you downtown Palafox, or downtown Pensacola on Palafox Street? I'll tell you what, they got to work. They got to work. As you can imagine, not a lot of people on the sidewalk. I feel bad for the businesses because who wants to come down here and listen to this? But I did find the jewelry store that I was looking for, so we'll pop in there, and I understand they have to send it out. So I'll have them send it out and let me know what it costs. Give these guys credit, they know what they're doing. All right, it's a couple of doors down. I'm gonna pop in, drop the watch off, and I'll be back. Okay, so as it turns out, I own a vintage watch. Kind of would have figured that knowing the inscription was 1979. So all that means is that they can't do on-site repair. They have to send it off and get an estimate, and then I'll tell them whether or not I want it done. I was kind of surprised. I just thought it was a watch and somebody inside could do their magic, but I guess I was wrong. So we'll see what it comes back at.